Hey guys, this is Candace Joseph, and right now you're seeing a little behind the scenes action. I am here with Yin and Yang, but you guys already know with each and every show, got to start off with a little bit of theme music. So, welcome to the show. Let's go.
HighVolumeMusicRadio.com. The business knowledge broker.
Hey, yo, Guru, you ready?
Business, marketing, accounting, social media, resources, strategies, tips, events. The business knowledge broker hour.
It's just savage business.
Grants, funding, capital, life insurance, annuities, finances, tax tips, strategies, music, business, local spotlights, business highlights, leadership, entrepreneurship. The business knowledge broker hour. HighVolumeMusicRadio.com.
So here's the thing, guys. I have this phenomenal couple that, look, they come into the stage. They're gonna be here. They're gonna talk about all things music. But I felt like the best introduction is an introduction of who they are. So I gotta show you guys just a little bit of clip of their magic. So here's Yin and Yang music. Let's check them out before we talk to them. Right here in Business House Broke Hour. Let's check them out.
You be like you don't know shit, you stop ain't letting you out of your mind. I have to decline, yeah.
What time are you finished? Next time someone tries to shoot their shot, just I can tell you only all the time. You faking this time, but I'm too fly. I tell them by trick I'm taking. Look, see people playing games on the globe.
I'm facing this, people sleep around, but I'm on.
See, y'all was raised with this little thing called hope.
Dropping jewels, man, y'all don't want no slow.
Love teach what I preach. Foundations, patience, what I teach. Salvation, station when it come to me. So you better talk about for you come to me. You can have a fat ass with some double D's. Your soul can flow, can compare the queen. Really like it, that's why she got a ring. And you don't want to see it between the rows. She'll hit you with a dog elbow. You don't want to drum and roll. Let you want to feel some pain. When you ain't bring it.
I had to open it up that way, guys. I had to do it. Okay, I had to. Hope you guys don't mind that.
Oh no, it's fun. No, it's fun.
So this is the thing, guys. I have Yin and Yang in the building, and look, they're phenomenal. And you guys already know, whenever I start a show, I like for the artists to tell you a little bit about themselves. So, guys, solo screen on you.
What?
You got it.
So we're a married hip hop couple, which is something pretty rare. We go by Yin and Yang. This is Yin. I'm
What's up,
Yang.
everybody?
Like Candace said, we're a young married hip hop couple in the music scene, trying to make big moves in the community, trying to be a positive influence to the younger generations. As like the footage that you just saw, that was like one of our first performances. Ironically, that was actually on my last birthday. So that night was fun. We've had a lot of shows since then, a lot of progress since then. Yeah, that's Yin and Yang though. That song that you heard, that was our very first song. That was called Taken. And the whole purpose of that song was just to be proud to be building with another person, be proud to be in a relationship with somebody, because these days it's so, I would call it popular to just be kind of fooling around, doing your own thing, person to person, things like that. But nobody wants to stick down and, like unite with another person, become one and build like that. And so that's what that song's about. It's just about being proud to be taken.
Look, you guys are hot. That's all I have to say. Just hot all the way around. And this is the thing. You guys started your group during the pandemic. You guys decided, okay, you know what? We're a couple. We're here in Austin, Texas anyway, so we got to rock this thing out. What made you guys just decide in the middle of a pandemic to say, yeah, we're going to do a little music? What was the inspiration?
Well, the inspiration is going to come first and foremost. That's definitely what happened with us personally. It I guess it happened to happen during the pandemic, but it would have happened at that time, whether or not. It's just in our past. I've been in music groups before I met my wife. So I've been here. I always knew I was. And then on her end, she always wanted to do well. So when we got married, we knew eventually we wanted to. We thought it may be cooler to try doing it together than trying to separate acts because Wi-Fi. I just didn't want to. We decided, you know, why don't we just try? Right. The first one you think of is yeah, we're just trying.
Wow. Okay. Make sure you guys have a good signal there because your audio is cutting a little in and out. So make sure you got a good signal there for me. Okay. Well, whatever you're doing, you sound great right there. Let me see. Say something for me.
Sound better?
Does it sound better now?
Perfect. That sounds perfect. Look, you guys are everything, and I love the fact that you decided to do it together. Austin, Texas. Y'all put Austin, Texas on the map, first of all. Can I just say that? Well, I wanted to know more about you guys' journey because you're artists, but you sing about a lot of different things. Why was it so important for you guys to come out there as the married couple doing your thing? What was the most important key factor in that? Why you guys decided to put out this music?
Well, like he said, we just instead of being one artist doing everything that music label will do for you, then you have to. It's still hard, not as hard. So we feel like that, like teamwork makes the dream work. You know what I'm saying? We feel like that's a big key factor, especially with what we got going on, our music, our relationship, and stuff like that.
We can't hear you.
Look, I want people to hear y'all. I don't want them to hear me. I wanted y'all talk about subjects that people don't talk about anymore in relationships. A lot of times you hear about the thug stuff, you hear about, the infidelity stuff, but you never hear about the love. And you guys talk about the other topics, but y'all always bring the knowledge factor and y'all bring the love factor in. And you say, hey, if we work together and move towards this life together, we can accomplish anything. I think that's amazing.
It sounds like somebody's been listening to Yin Yang. That's all I can say. Because you're getting it. That's exactly that's what we're putting off. We want to bring it back to love. We want to show people you can have fun. We want to show people love is fun too. I feel like everybody's scared of that. They don't want to settle down and find somebody. They think it's boring or whatever. But I'll just tell you firsthand, it's the coolest thing. We want.
I feel like today's music too has a lot to do with what everybody does. You know what I mean?
Yeah, why they think the way
so,
they think.
So it's like I pray and I ask God to put me in a place where I can be that different voice, that different image that you see that's like, oh, she's a female rapper, but she's not taking her booty. But to everybody, you know what I'm saying? I wanna put on for the women who got morals, who are in the back putting blood work tears, love to do it. That's what I'm trying. That's what we trying to put on for people who are pushed back and not.
Okay, so this is what I gotta ask: who's writing these lyrics? Who's writing the lyrics? No, seriously, who's writing the lyrics? Straight up.
So we both write our own lyrics. The craziest part, but I don't want to say my wife is a better rapper than me, nothing like that. But statistically, I've been making music for like 11 years now, rapping since I was in high school, and just started when we started. and she's putting off verses that are matching my energy, matching my like cadences, matching bars. Like she's really just bringing the writing perspective. This girl has a pen, so it's not just about like pop music. Let me do this and say that. Nah, if you listen to what she's saying something real, and that comes from her heart and her heart alone. And then mine, yeah, I'll come up with mine. The melodies, though, like choruses, we probably come up with those a little together to try to vibe it. But when it comes to the verses, we let the verses be our like direct line to our personal artists. Like you get to hear Yin and Yang, but you get to hear Yin and Yang too. Is that, you know what I mean? So
no, I love that, because look, I was sitting there listening to y'all the other day, and I was like, okay. All right, kisses. All right, kisses. All right, kisses. Yeah, they got this track called Kisses. Y'all gotta play it. Y'all have to listen to this. I'm gonna post y'all links in the comments after this interview. But just Kisses alone was like, whoa.
Kisses, ironically, Kisses is like our least favorite right now. We really do like it. Didn't hit with target audience like it was supposed to. Like the kids, they don't want to hear none of that. But anybody that, and I don't even want to call them old heads either, but just anybody who's like out of high school, maybe in college, their mind is on further things. They're really liking that song because they understand the principles behind it. They understand what it feels like to get that kiss from the person who's love. Everybody don't relate. But, hey, that's what we're here for. We're here to bring the stuff for real. All the way.
Look, because I was looking at Kisses like, dang, am I sitting here listening to this by myself right now? I don't know how I'm supposed to feel.
That's so funny.
Hey, well, we can even teach to love yourself too. You know what I'm saying? You don't need nobody.
Yep.
Self-love is still real. So
I know. I hugged up to my Dr. Pepper, and I was like, yes, thank you, Dr. Pepper, for being here for me right now. I love it. And look, y'all have been taking Austin by storm. Y'all have been touring everywhere. Like, what's been some of your favorite performance places that you guys have performed so far?
Atlanta.
Atlanta was definitely fun. It was early. Usually, like when a group first gets started, you don't get your first like out of state show. Like even just getting a show that's not local, usually it'll take some time. But to get a show out of state, it usually takes a while. We got a show booked out of state after like the second, third month because of the competition. And it's crazy because the competition, old school rap battle stuff like 8 Mile, like you know what I'm saying? You go in there, you talk about the wrong, nobody's gonna care. Loved us, went over a lot of good rappers for sure. Like not knocking none of them. They got some talented artists.
Yeah.
So we were just blessed to come out on top with that, and so was definitely trying to think about like my personal say we did it. I think with the outfit, that one just hitting it. We were live.
Well, I have to say I love it. And the thing about it is I've seen you guys perform live, right? You guys not only put the songs out there, you don't just hop on the stage, you grab a mic, you just go in. You guys talk about what each song talks about, because I love the fact that you recognize as a new artist, you have to give that introduction piece to the audience to let them know who you are, what was inspiring you for that time. Because it was like you guys was talking about a song, and then you guys did the song. Everybody was like, yeah. They were just hyped. And I was like, yes, I love this. More artists should do this. Yes. So thank y'all for doing that. Thank you for taking us along on your journey. It's magical, and I love it.
We appreciate everybody who's watching, witnessing their favorite love story. That's what we're trying to be. We want to be the world's greatest love story. Like, you got to see Yin Yang. Like, that's what we're aiming for.
Yeah, and this is the thing. Anybody that's watching right now, y'all got to get plugged in now, because I'm just gonna say it. I'm glad to be one of the first interviews that they have, because they've had plenty, and I'm glad to be one of the first, because when they pop up on the scene, I'm gonna you know, they get big and worldwide, I'm gonna pull out this clip and say, I'm gonna be standing outside the venue. Remember me. Let me in. Let me in.
And
And
we
cut
gonna pull
another
you
one.
right in.
We'll cut another one backstage too. So don't even worry. We'll be back.
I love it. But you guys are not only artists, you're activists and advocates in the community as well. Tell us a little bit about that journey and some of the things that you guys advocate for. Educate the audience.
Yeah. One of the things, like, of course, so far is just true love and unity. So that's one of the things that we represent. But outside of that, we really, truly, to the core, want to be a positive influence for younger generations. Because as we mentioned earlier, it's not about out shaking your booty. It doesn't have to be exactly everything you see here. It can be more than that. It can be different than that. And so, like, that's our purpose. Show you, like, show it to you in a different way, not the so when it comes to, like, the way that we want to inspire people, it's definitely being a positive influence to the youth. Because radio today and stuff like that, I feel like it's tampering or negatively influencing our people that are next up. You know what I mean? So do we want a bunch of the same stuff, or do we want to start inspiring people to be different? So that's what we're all about. So we really looking at kids. We really want children. We haven't gotten into it thus far just yet, but we're like trying to set up one with schools to be guest speakers. As you brought us on the show, I'm like, well, the event we have coming up, as you know about, this touching topic. Those are the type of things we want to talk about, real stuff. Long story short, we understand what music is. That you have as a part. The whole world revolves around it. So however you want to put a positive note in, you want to put a negative. So that's what we want to do, positive. So yeah, the music.
Wow. So I know you guys are out here. You wanna make a difference. You want people to know that they matter. And I think for me that was the most magical part about what you guys are doing and being a part of different concert, venues, no matter small or big, to give those positive messages out, because a lot of times people feel like with everything that's going on, COVID-19, everything that's going on, especially in Texas, we don't see the love factor anymore. And right now, we're in a process of we're trying to get back together. And I love the fact that your music is positive in that way, because it makes people think about their lives. And every day you have that one chance to make that impact, that one chance to make that connection. It's like, don't miss the connection, don't miss the boat, And so I think for me, that's what resonates with me the most. The advocacy side of what you guys are doing. Look, all you have to do is tell me if you need more spaces where people can find you guys, let me know. I'll connect you guys. I don't care. I feel like people should get to know you because of the positive influences that you have, the love that y'all have for each other. Because people need to know true love stories do exist. Oh, as I grab my Dr. Pepper. I have to, right? But I love it. What do you guys have coming up?
So what we have coming up is I didn't even get to mention when I was talking about going into the schools. I was getting onto it, but then I fell off of it. Yeah, we really want to. It's not just yet, but when COVID's not so crazy, we want to get into schools to be guest speakers and things like that. But thus far, when it comes music-wise, we have a song coming out that we're working on currently. It's called "Love Life," and it's inspired off suicide awareness. So, like as you mentioned, we're all about those positive songs. Those topics that you don't think that you'll hear in a song on the radio. That's our goal, is to make it jam. We're going to bring you the jams, but we're going to bring you the real when it comes to the lyrics. So that's musically what we have coming up. But we do have pretty much what we're here for is our suicide awareness event. We're doing a song, but we're also doing an event, which we're trying to turn into a tour so that we can hit this city to city and save souls around the globe, if God willing. Like, we're willing to go all the way to China if y'all can help us get there. You know what I mean?
For real.
But that's the point, though. It's the suicide awareness event. It's going to be in Austin, Texas, on 6th Street, Flamingo Cantina, September 17th. Make sure you get there. You can find information on our social platforms of the pre-sale link tickets. You can get tickets for $8, and that'll be $12 at the door. We're gonna have guest speakers there. We're gonna have positive music acts and things like that. And as I mentioned, we're gonna take this first event. We're gonna keep trying to move it along to turn it into a tour. We just have to. COVID's numbers are really high, the risk, so it's a little hard to be an artist trying to be on the road right now. That's hard already, but nonetheless, we don't want to we don't want to put anybody at risk, but we don't want to let something like COVID or anything stop us from really putting the truth out. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep it real all the way to the end. And that's pretty much what Yin Yang has going on right now.
Okay. So I want to hear from each of you, right? Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Hold on. Look. I gotta let the missus talk. I'm finna be.
I'm sorry, my bad. Hey, we got a show coming up this weekend. Also, that's kind of like the last thing.
Oh, yeah. That one's gonna be fun.
Tell us about it.
It's at a car show. We're opening up for actually a Tejano band called Conjunto Cats. So I don't know if anybody's heard of them. I hadn't heard of them until I seen them on the flyer. But yeah.
So we'll be opening up for them on Saturday. So yeah, we'll be in San Marcos, and we'll be bringing the love everywhere we go.
Y'all gonna make me pull up. That's what's gonna happen. Y'all gonna make the guru pull up with some cameras, and I'm just gonna be out there. But definitely the event that you guys have coming up in September, I am there, hands down. I'm there, and I'm bringing folks with me.
If you want to be a guest speaker, or if you know anybody who would like to talk about overcoming suicidal thoughts, or just being positive and being inspirational, encouraging. If you know anybody that wants to be a part of it, we do have a few slots left. They are free. We're not charging anybody to come perform or come speak at the charity event. So all the proceeds are going to suicide prevention, suicide awareness.
All right. So okay. So I got that information. I'm gonna leave that in the comments as well. And what we're gonna do is I'm gonna hook you up with some people that's in the area. I got some comedians. I got some other people that's in your area, and we're gonna see if they can come out. And I'm pulling up. I'm pulling up regardless. I don't care if I'm a guest speaker. If I'm somebody sitting on the stool, like yeah. That's me. I'm gonna pull up regardless. So for the people that's watching, right? Give them some inspiring words right now, and especially people that want to get into music. That's really what I want to hit on.
I would say for people that want to get into I would do your research. Study up on what it is. Study up on if you have a certain genre. Do research on that. People come before you to make a foundation. So that, like, that way, foundation isn't. That's, you want to make sure you have foundation. But these days, like business, that's one thing I was gonna say. Yeah, if you want to start doing music, you have to realize and learn to. Hey, right now, it's not just music. Yeah, it's not just music. You have to do promos. You have to network with people. There's just so many things you have to do outside of support. So you have to be ready for that. That's a big one. I would just say is have a mindset on goals, like what you're trying to accomplish. Find out if you're trying to do it independently or if you want to try to get signed to a music label, because they both provide different things and different routes.
Now, be careful with these music labels out here, because a lot of them are scams. A lot of them come to you promptly, like follow through with them. They don't talk, grab talent off of you, what you got going on off of you. So just be aware, be cautious, deal with people first. Don't be so quick to rush into business contracts and stuff and start signing. Really, really, really get to know the person before you get.
Okay, I can deal with that.
That's a very important part, and I would just say, yeah, just be ready to give it everything. Don't music to everybody. Everybody don't care about what you're talking about, but the people that do care about what you're talking about is the president. They're gonna pay for the rent, but the ones that are gonna get the corner, you have a target. understand who you make sure you just all right. That's a good. We told you to work. You got the good start. So, start. No.
I love it. I love it. And this is the thing too. As you grow, you guys are, you gotta come into different people. And I love what they're saying. Like, you gotta get you a team, but you have to have people that are down for you. Like they gotta be down for your cause on your side. And look, I know what it's like to have a team, and I'm thankful for my team. So all I have to say to you guys is this: hey, I hope y'all welcome me to y'all team. That's all I have to say.
You already know real recognize real. That's why we're here in the first place. And we've already off camera. We've already talked about working further, and we would love to. We haven't officially got down because you saw us at a show. That show, it was fun. It was different. See, you don't expect to see people performing at a fashion show, but it was the purpose of that show. You understand? We're gonna be there.
Yeah.
We're all about all the positive events. So even people in the comments, if you're looking for positive artists that are gonna bring a message, we're here. So we will be with you. No, we can talk business, no problem. We already know you keep it real, and so we like what you do. We like this platform that you're doing. You're getting real people in here talking about real things. So we would love to have you part of it.
Nah, I'm someone who's honored to even work with you guys and even to be able to interview you, because a lot of times people feel like people don't see them. I wanted you guys to recognize the fact that I saw you I saw what you guys are doing. I'm one of those people. I don't care anything about numbers. Because let me tell you something about numbers. If the right people are watching, the numbers don't matter. And that is what I have learned, over the last couple of years. And my team, they push me to that. They push me to my greater self. How can I not give them props daily? So that's why I say you gotta always have to do what you have to do and push forward. And I love that. So I have you guys ticker information going at the bottom, but I want you guys to close out tonight's show, and I want you to tell people where they can find you, how they can get more Yin and Yang. And look, they gotta contact you guys for more interviews, because I'm looking at the people that's watching right now, and there's some great positive show hosts that are watching right now. So tell people how they can get in contact with you guys. Hey, they need to reach out to you guys for performances, everything. Look, I see so much more. Let's see.
Budgets too. So, we're all about positive things. So if you don't have a bunch of money to book us and stuff like that, don't worry about that. Just hit us up. Let's talk. We can figure out what we'll figure out, because as long as it's a positive, we're happy to be a part of it. But I was gonna say, before we get into letting them know what we need to know, I was gonna say, I started to lose it. I hate when that happens.
Take your time. It's on you.
I can't remember what it was, the topic that we were talking about. So I was just going to get to where they can reach us. You can contact us via email. That's We Are Love.
No, it's 777 We Are Love @gmail.com.
So 777 is first. Yeah. You can contact us on Instagram. You can contact us via Facebook down here on the bottom. Those are the ones that we usually, those three, right? Contact with you faster. And now I remember what I was going to say. I was going to say, Candace, you were talking about letting us know to see us. We truly appreciate that, because one thing that people wouldn't think is that positive acts and positive people like us, you would think that we'd be all over the covers, we'd be all over the first thing they talk about. But in this world we live in, we're not. That's the truth. There's a lot of people who don't want to book us because we're not showing our behind, or we're not talking about all the thug stuff everybody else is talking about. So a lot of people just don't care to hear the real. A lot of people don't care to be taken away from their distractions, like they're stuck with. So we just truly appreciate it. We're really grateful.
Look, I told y'all from the start. I got y'all. The moment I met y'all, I told y'all then I got y'all.
Pull me to the side real. I want you on my show. I was like, let's set it up.
I did. I really did. I was fangirling. I was sitting there look, I'm trying to concentrate on what fashion fashionistas company was coming up next, and I was sitting there like, wait a minute, hold on. I'm backstage looking like, where's their manager? Where's their manager?
Yeah.
So serious.
Book all bookings. So we don't just, if you want to do features, we can do features. If you want to do cameos for videos, we can do cameos. Guest speaking positions. If you want just somebody to come talk, it doesn't have to be music related. Performances, of course. So our point is that you can book us for more things than just a verse or just a performance. We're trying to give voice to the people and inspiration. So we have that to offer as well.
Okay, all right. Look, I got the email up on the screen. I have the Facebook and look, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok running at the bottom. So y'all got to get with it. Yang Music on all platforms. You guys have the email address. Look, let's get them booked and busy. That's all I can say. Let's get them booked and busy. There's no other way to say that because they're inspiring. They're inspiring me on the daily, and I hope that they inspire you guys as well. Y'all got to get into that music. I'm telling you, when I say on repeat, and I sit there and listen to it, I was like, they got that one song called Shoot You. They say, got this one line talking about shooting your shot. I said, I wonder if I sing this Kisses song to a couple of people, if I could shoot my shot. I've been thinking about that, but I don't know. I don't know if it'll work.
I think it'll work.
It might work, but if it don't work, send them Fool for You, and I promise you that'll be a Fool for You.
Oh yeah, Fool for Me is good too. I was sitting there today like, I wonder if I could shoot my shot and sing this song. That's like I'm not gonna age myself because I'm one of them seasoned sisters y'all was talking about earlier. I'm in my 40s, so I was sitting there thinking about it like, if I send a playlist, would that be corny or should I just text yes or no? Well, I gotta try it. But I'm gonna be sharing your music clips online. I hope y'all don't mind it. I'm gonna show them on Facebook, Instagram, my LinkedIn pages as well, because people have to know where to find good music, and they have to know how to find the positivity in the music. And that's the thing that's important to me, because sometimes you ride a certain wave. And you're like, okay, all right, sometimes if I'm getting ready for a meeting, I might want to listen to some kind of hardcore, get me into that business mindset. And then sometimes you're like, no, let's figure out how I can create some more impact. Let me put on some music that's going to help me figure out a way to create that impact. And y'all are on my list. So I want everybody to have you guys on your list.
That's amazing.
I do. And I thank y'all for, interviewing with me tonight. I really do. I'm going to take you guys off the screen. I'm going to go solo screen. I'm going to close out the show.
Okay. Yin and Yang. All your favorite love story.
That's what I'm talking about. Favorite love story.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we got matching tattoos, too.
Oh, y'all a boss, man. Y'all a boss. Yin and Yang. Look, I got a Yin and Yang tattoo, too, but I'm not going to stay on air where it is. Because people don't realize Yin and Yang is balance. Like I'm a Cancer, zodiac sign. I'm a Cancer, so I naturally want balance. But it's like to see you guys have it and inspiration all around.
We're here to be the light in the darkness. Gotta keep that balance.
Gotta keep that balance.
Yeah, they don't even know we play instruments too. Yeah.
Okay, hit them with a little bit. Let's go.
Oh, you ain't said nothing
but
a word.
Put it out. It's your fault.
That's that Fool for You.
Bad girlie. Yes, okay. I had to say, look, we're going to talk some more. Let me close out this show. We're going to talk some more. Hold on. Thank y'all for being my guest tonight. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Awesome.
Oh, man, listen. This is the thing. Every time I wake up, I tell people all the time, you have to figure out a way to create impact. Yin and Yang did it. They did it through their music. They did it through their artistry. And they decided as a couple they were going to do it together, bathed in love, and to let people know, look, real love exists. The love story exists. It's for you out there to see. And I was just glad that a few months back I was able to catch them live and catch them in their element, in their moment. The thing about them performing is that they're so, how do I say it? They're into what they're doing, and it was like the audience wasn't even there. I think that's what made me catch them, the way that I did. I looked at them, I said, man, they performing like there's nobody in the room. A lot of times you have people playing into the audience. They played into the audience, yeah, but they were focused on each other. They were focused on their message. They wanted people to understand who they were as artists. That was magic to see. And I absolutely love it. All I have to say, guys, get into Yin and Yang music. You have to get into it. It's on all your social media platforms. It's there in the comments. They got a TikTok. Look, they gave you their email address. I'm going to put it up on the screen one more time. Look, let's get them booked and busy, okay? Every day you don't meet inspirational people that are really doing it from the heart. They're not profit-driven. They're heart-driven. That's what, I can honestly tell you, that's what made me so attracted to them as artists. It was like, man, they're kindred spirits. They're positive. They advocate for people. They look out for the marginalized communities that are out there. And they do it as a couple in love and show people that, hey, real marriage is possible. Real music is possible. And they're living their dream. Let's keep them booked and busy. I think that's the best way I could say it. And this is the thing. This interview will be uploaded on all social media platforms within the next 24 hours. It's up live right now. If you missed it and you're just jumping in, you go back and watch that playback. But with each and every show, you guys already know, man. Look, it's about that 9 o'clock hour. So this CEO is what?
HighVolumeMusicRadio.com. The business knowledge broker hour.
Hey, yo, Guru, you ready?
Business, marketing, accounting, social media, resources, strategies, tips, events. The business knowledge broker hour.
It's just savage business.
Grants, funding, capital, life insurance, annuities, finances, tax tips, strategies, music, business, local spotlights, business highlights, leadership, entrepreneurship. The business knowledge broker hour. HighVolumeMusicRadio.com.
Hey, that's all I have to say. Yin and Yang, they did their thing. You guys get into them too. So look, I'm going to catch them out of the broadcast room. And we out. Bye.